Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to what has to be day number 3. Wow, day number 3. Yes, day number 3, week 1. Day number 3, week 1, fall 2025 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. All right, so today is definitely Wednesday the 3rd of September, 2025. The subject is, of course, mathematics. So we're going to begin with maths today. And the theme, does anyone remember the theme that we are on?
Set theory.
Set theory. Set theory. Set theory. All right, so the subject is, someone mic is on. Make sure your mic is muted, please, if you're not speaking. And again, the theme is set theory. And the topic for today is, we did union of sets. We did elements of a set. In fact, let's quickly go over those symbols, right? So I'm going to put a symbol and you're going to tell me what it means, right? So the first symbol that I'm going to put is this one. What does this mean?
Union.
Union.
Union, very good. Union of a set. And then we have this one.
Element of.
Element of is an element of, very good. And we have this one. What is that?
Intersection.
Intersection, very good, intersection. Then we have this one.
Null.
Empty
Null
set.
set.
Empty set or null set, very good. Then we have this one.
Not an element of.
Not an element of.
Very good, not an element of. Then we have this one.
Curly bracket.
Curly brackets, but what does it mean? You have two curly brackets with nothing inside of it.
An empty
Oh,
set.
empty set.
Empty set.
Or
Empty
null
set.
set.
Very good, empty or null set. And then we have, I don't know if y'all remember this one, but it's a curly E.
Universal set.
Universal set, very good. So these are the symbols that you must be familiar with. All right, so the topic for today is we're going to be looking at using set. We started it yesterday, but we're going to give a more detailed look at it. We're going to be looking at using set Venn diagrams. So we're going to apply all that we know to using set Venn diagrams. Like I said, we started visualizing sets yesterday, and we're going to continue that today. All right, so Genesis. How you do? Oh, well, let me unmute. Some of you are unmuted, not unmuted.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name is interesting.
Yes, sir. I thought it'd be very quick.
Yes. Okay, so for those of you who were not here yesterday, I have already posted. If you weren't here on Monday or Tuesday, I've already posted the class recording on YouTube channel, the Open-Handed Classroom. Just go on YouTube and type that up, and then you should be able to access the class recording. All right. So, and I'm also gonna post this one as well. So just take advantage of that YouTube channel, subscribe to it so you can get all of the updates that we have whenever we have classes. Say you miss it or you want to review, you could go to that YouTube channel to get it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with drawing our set, just like how we did yesterday. So hopefully today you actually brought the ruler and a pencil. So I'm gonna draw my rectangular box, okay? Right there. And that should be good enough, a little bit too, let's do it like that. So it's gonna be empty, so at first, it's gonna be empty, so let's shape fill, empty. We're gonna make it, the outline a bit thicker, okay? Let's put a black on that. And then I'm gonna draw, what I'm gonna draw inside of it. Do you remember from yesterday?
2 circles. 2 circles overlapping.
Very good, two circles that overlap, all right? 2 circles that overlap. Now, are you always gonna get circles that overlap in your exam? Are you always gonna get circles that overlap?
You're not.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? So how could you not have circles that overlap?
Because like the some of them won't have common elements, like they'll just be 2 separate bubbles, so they'll just have 2 separate things in them and none they won't share.
Very good. So we call that a disjoint set. So a disjoint set is going to be like Genesis said, where there's no common elements, so they don't overlap. So it don't always have to overlap, but in these ones that we're doing, for now, they are overlapping. So make sure they're overlapping. So we have set A here, and we have set B here. And I also want us to consider this symbol. Someone mentioned it before. We always do this when we are doing sets. We call this epsilon, this symbol right here. We call that epsilon, the Greek letter epsilon, and that is used to indicate universal set. Universal set, that's what the symbol is there for. Universal set. So now that we have our drawing, we need to put some numbers inside of it. And so let's do that. So we're gonna put some numbers inside of it. So let's say that we have, one, 2, 3. Well, let's just not include 3. Let's just say 4. So no 3. 5 and 6. All right, and then let's just say for the other side, we're gonna say 7. The next one is 8. Then the next one is going to be, no 9. We're not gonna put 9, so we're just gonna put 10. Okay, so 10. All right, so that's what we have here. All right, so how does your diagram look? How does your Venn diagram look? Let me know.
It's
Just call it copy and paste.
Copy and paste. It look like just like mine's, or better.
That's the definition.
Okay. Anyone else? How does your diagram look?
I'm not done yet, but it probably will look just like yours.
Oh boy.
I'll say I mess up a little bit on the circles.
A little bit on the circles, yeah. Circles is the worst. Albert, how does it look like mine? Okay, thank you, Israel. Albert, how does your diagram look?
The box look good, but the circles are.
Circles will mess up. You know what you all could use for the circles? You could use do you all know? They call them the
Compass.
compass. Yes, you could use the compass for your circles. Or you could use the protractor too, half of the protractor twice. That helps. All right. And Ashanti, how does your diagram look? Ashanti,
I'm not done yet.
you're not done yet, but how does it look so far? Mm. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so let's begin. So I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. Boom, boom. So so let's go. Number one. So number one says using the Venn diagram. Using the Venn diagram, find the following. So we're going to use the Venn diagram to help us answer these questions, okay? So A is going to be, this is A union. Where's the union? A U B. So A U B. Okay. That's the first one. That's the first thing that we want to determine, right? A U B. So what is that going to be? Okay. So that's the first thing. So where is Renee? Renee Sweeting. How are we gonna get A union B? Renee. How are we gonna get the union?
I'm gonna collect all the numbers or select all the numbers.
Okay. So what do you mean? You mean all the elements in only in A? Or like
No,
how are we
mom,
gonna do
no, sir, in B2.
and B as well? Are we gonna include the 5 and the 6?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So the union, I'll choose, right? Anyone remember what's another word for union? When you say union, what does that mean?
Combine.
Means to combine, right? It means to unite, right? So that means that we can unite all of the elements that are in A and all of the elements that are in B, and we're gonna bring them together, all right? So that means that 1, 2, 4, all of the elements in this part. We're also gonna write 5 and 6, all of the elements in A, all of them, 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. So let's go ahead and write that down. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. But we're not done because we need B as well. So we're gonna have 7, 8, and 10. All right. So 7, 8, and 10. And that is gonna be the union of A and B. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know if that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The rest of us, not just only 2 persons, the rest of us, does that make sense to y'all? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. There's a storm. Someone say they're experiencing a storm. There's a
Well,
storm.
not a snowstorm though. I'm hearing playing a rumbling outside, so I believe that there is.
Oh, okay.
It's downcast over here too.
Okay. So the union is going to be, let me write it down. Let me clear our drawings and write it down officially. Clear our drawings. So the union is going to be, all of this. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. That's the union. All right, next, B. So B, so we already did the union, and I think you know it's gonna be next. We're gonna figure what is the intersection. So A,
Isn't it 5 and 6?
yes, 5 and 6. That's the one in the middle. A intersect A intersect A intersect B equals. Now, what's the name? Charlton. Where's Charlton? Where's Charlton? Charlton, can you hear me? Charlton, can you hear me? Where's Charlton? Can't really hear from Charlton. Charlton, can you hear me? Can't hear from Charlton. Chai, where's Chai? Where's Chai? Chai, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good. When we say intersection, what do we mean?
They mean where both of the sets intersect.
Very good. Where they don't use the word intersect in the answer that you're given. So answer it again. What do we mean by intersection?
When both sets intertwine.
Where they intertwine or where they have elements that are in common. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So where they have elements in common, or you could say even the middle portion. So the middle portion right here, that's the intersection. Class, do you all understand that? The middle portion.
Yes, sir.
Good. The middle portion is the intersection. So that means that it goes in intersection. Anyone can answer? What goes intersection? That's gonna be what? 5 and 6. So 5 and 6.
56.
So 5 and 6 is an intersection. Pretty simple. Sion, do you understand that? Or do you understand this? Sion. That's good. And Cordell, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
That's good. So explain it to us. How do we get the union? How do we get the intersection, Cordell? Cordell, how do we get the union and how do we get the intersection? Cordell Pratt, can you hear me? Where is she? Can you hear me? Okay, I was saying, I want you to explain how we get the union and the intersection.
I don't know that part.
You know B? You have to speak in the mic. I can't hear you. You sound very low. You know how we got B?
No, sir.
You know how we got the first one? A?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain how we got A.
The numbers in the box, the circle.
Okay, so when we say union, Cordell, right? Union means everything inside of both of them, right? So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Does that make sense? So all of them is in the union. That makes sense to you?
No.
Good. Now when we say intersection, what does that mean? Intersection means just the one in the middle. Does that make sense? So what's in the middle, Cordell?
5 and 6.
5 and 6. So what's in the intersection?
The numbers in the middle.
Which is?
5 and 6.
Does that make sense?
So,
Good. So the union is everything, and then the intersection is just the ones in the middle. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, let's continue. So the next question is, they want us to determine. So determine, this is number 2. Number 2. So number 2 says that they want us to determine, oh boy, so determine A. This, open bracket, A and then B, and open bracket, small n, open bracket, B. Okay. Does anyone know what those symbols mean? What these
Number of
symbols-
elements.
Numbers in B and
Say
A.
it, say it again.
The number of numbers in B and A.
The number of numbers, or the number of, okay, the number of elements in what?
And only A.
In
only
A. Very good. Not A only, in all of A. In all of A. And then the number of elements in what? In B. Okay. So if you know the answer, you can put inside the chat. But let's go with Davinique. Davinique, help me with number 2A. The number of elements in A. What's your answer for that one? Davinique.
The number of elements in A is 3.
Is she correct? She said that the
No,
number of
sir.
elements in A is
She's
3.
not.
Is she
There's
correct?
5 elements.
Is she correct? Davinique,
There's
She's
5.
not.
we say it's 5.
There's 5. Yes,
Davinique,
sir.
Davinique, where's that?
No,
Where's
I
that?
messed up the answer. I messed up the answer. I messed up the answer.
You must see the answer, okay. Okay, try again. What's the number of elements in
No,
A?
there's 5. There's 5 elements in A.
That's 5 elements in A, good. So, let's go ahead and draw or outline them, right? So, please understand when we say A, we're talking about all of A. All of A. All of A, right? So that means that we're talking about this element, this element, this element, and this element, and this element. So all of that is A. All of that is A. So class, how many elements are there in A? How many elements?
5.
5. Very good. This is 1.
5.
This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 5. So the number of elements in A is definitely 5. So our drawings. And so we have that the number of elements in A is 5. Say it again, Cleveland.
I check back my weather app up on my computer and it says that it'll be here for more than it'll be here for more than 5 hours.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so D'Angelo Smith, where's D'Angelo? D'Angelo, can you hear me? D'Angelo Smith. I can't hear from D'Angelo. D'Angelo, can you hear me? I can't hear from D'Angelo. Denaj Moss, are you there? Where's Denaj?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we know that the number of elements in A is 5. How about the number of elements in B? How many elements in that?
It's also 5.
I was talking to Denaj. Denaj, there's only one Denaj here.
That said it.
I did also.
Say it again, Denaj.
I think you kind of said the answer.
He can, but he might be wrong. You might never know.
I mean, I counted. That's 5.
You counted it? Okay. Tell me the 5 elements.
7, 8, 10, 6, 5.
Say it again.
7, 8, 10, 6, 5.
Very good. So all of this is in B. So all of the elements in B is going to be what? 5, 6, 7, 8, and then all of them are in B. Okay. And so that means how many of it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So that means that the number of elements in B is definitely 5. Okay. All right. Who was it that answered? I think that was Rashid. Rashid, do you want to answer a question afterwards? I think he was the one who answered. Okay, good. So
Sorry.
no problem, that's fine. So number of elements in B is 5. All right. Okay, so far what we have done, what have we done? We have found what is the union of A and B. We found what is the intersection of A and B. We've determined the number of elements in A, the number of elements in B. Now for the tricky part, number 3. I am Miss Petit, you can't trick me. We'll see right now. We'll see right now. Let's see if you got your thinking caps on. So the first one will go to Rashid. Let's see. So true or false? True or false? This is I2. Okay. 2 is an element. Let's whatever the symbol means of A. Is that true or is that false? Rashid.
True.
Where's Rashid?
You could say it again.
Yes, say it again. I was asking, is this true? This one. True or false?
True or false? 2.
Whatever
A.
this is. What this symbol means? Do you know? This is Rashid. Let Rashid answer. 2, what does the symbol mean? Do you know? If you don't know, I can tell you. Say it again.
No, I don't know.
You don't know? All right, anyone want to volunteer to help them with this?
Me. Element.
Go ahead, Genesis. She had a
If
hand up.
it's an element.
Say it again.
Oh, I actually had my hand up from like earlier when I was trying to ask you to unmute my mic.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if you don't mind me answering, I think that means the element of.
Element of, very good. Element of. So 2 is an element of A. That's what this means, Rashid. All right. So 2 is an element of A. Is that true or is it false, Rashid? 2 is an element of A. It's Rashid. 2 is an element of A.
True.
You don't sound sure. Why you say true? You don't sound
2
sure.
is a.
Okay.
2 is an element.
Say it again.
2 is an element of A.
Why you say that? Why did you say that?
Because it's encircled with A.
Very good, because it's inside it. Very good. So 2 is an element of A. The rest of us, do we understand that? 2 is an element of A. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So the answer is definitely what? True. I think this is pretty simple. I think y'all got this. True. So 2 is an element of A, and that is definitely true. Okay. All right, next, let's go on to the next question. This one will go. Anyone can answer this, by the way. 8. Let me underline this. 8. Whatever the symbol means. B. Is that true or is that false?
That's true.
True.
That's true or false?
True.
True? You want to go with true?
True.
True, it's true.
Why do you say it's true? Why do you say it's true?
Because 8 is an element of B.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Element of
again.
B.
8 is an element of B. Very good. So as you can see, right? Sorry. As you can see, this thing is saying, oh, wrong slide. This thing is saying, go back. Okay, this is the common ones. This thing is saying that 8 is an element of B. Okay, 8 is an element of B, and that's true because 8 is definitely inside of B. So it's right out. So we have the right true for this one. So the answer is definitely true. 8 is definitely an element of B, sorry. All right, next one. We're gonna say 1. Insert. Whatever the symbol is. Right? A. Anyone can answer?
It's false.
False. False. Why you say that?
Because 1 is an element of A.
Element of A.
Okay. 1 is the element of A. What is this saying, by the way? What is this
That
mean?
1 is
not an
A.
element.
That's
That one is not an element of A.
A1 is not an element of A. But we have a problem because what?
It truly is an element of A.
1 is an element of A. Okay, so that means that we have the right false for this one. False. Okay, so the answer is definitely false. So because 1 is an element of A. All right, so this one is definitely false. 1 is not. If I say 1 is not an element of A, that's false because 1 is right there, and A is there. So 1 has to be an element, but this is saying that 1 is not an element. So that is a false statement. Okay. All right. Any questions on this before we move on? Any questions? Let me know.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
I understand.
Okay, good. So what I want you to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Thank you.
Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Mr. Petito Most was sending in yesterday's work.
Yes, no problem. All right, I want to add something to this, right? I want to see if y'all could get it. So let's say if I say that 5 whatever this is, A union B, and is that true or is that false?
That's true.
And
True.
one more question before I go. So 5 and 6, I'm gonna put like them in purple. These like bonus questions. Put your answer inside the chat. Top 10 will be recognized. So these two are like the bonus ones. 6. 6 is not an element of. 6 is not an element of. A intersect B. And again, these last two, put your answers at the chat. Top 10 will be recognized. Again, put your answers at the chat. So this is saying 5, whatever this means, A union B. 6, whatever this means, A intersect B. So put your answers at the chat.
That's true and false.
Put your answer in the chat. Put your answer in the chat. Put your answer in the chat. It ain't typing for you?
Let me type.
It's not allowing you to type. Let me see. Let me change it. All right, try now. It should allow you to type. All right, what you all have for number 4?
True.
True?
True.
True. What is this? How do we read this?
False.
5 is an
Five
element
is an
of A union
element of
B.
A.
5 is an element of A union B. Now, is 5 an element of A union B?
Yes, sir.
Yes, 5 is definitely an element of A union B. Now, how do we know? Because if you look above, right? This is A union B right here. And 5 is here. So definitely, 5 is definitely an element of A union B. How many persons got this right? This is true.
I did.
I
Me.
Person got this right.
I did.
Very good. Did anyone get this wrong? Did anyone get this one wrong? Anyone got this one wrong?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No? No? Okay, so 5 is an element of A union B. You also look at it from the diagram. Once it's inside the circles, it doesn't have to be, once it's inside, even if it's an overlapping, it's still in the union, okay? Because all of this whole circle right here is the union, you know, this whole circle, all of this is the union. So, yeah. So 5 is an element of A union B, that's definitely true, okay? Next, erase our link. So this is true. So the next one, which I'll have for number 5.
false.
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 False. Okay,
False.
so 6 is not an element of A intersect B. It's saying that 6 is not an element of A intersect B. But we know that what? 6 is right here. 6 is in the intersection. Okay. And if we look at the diagram, 6 is definitely part of the intersection. Okay, and so we can't say that 6 is not a part of the intersection. Or if we do, that would be a false statement. So the answer here is false. Okay, so for these two, it's true and then false. How many persons got that? True and then false. How many persons got
Me.
that? Let me know.
Me.
Me.
Only 2 persons? The rest of y'all didn't get that?
Me.
No.
I
I'm
get it.
still writing.
Still writing?
I get
Okay, you got it? Okay. So let me see who in the chat who wrote it down. The first one was
That wasn't working.
the chat wasn't working. It still ain't working?
You're working now.
It's working now. Okay, good. So Rachel, no, definitely. And then after Rachel, no. iPhone. I don't know who's iPhone. I don't know what that is. But iPhone, it's saying iPhone.
I think that's Cristiano.
Yes, that's Cristiano. Yes, that's you. And then Rashid, very good, Rashid. Rashid, you got the second one wrong though. Then Chai, very good. Then Cordell Pratt. Then Davinique, very good. Then Albert Rocks. Then Jed. Then Leandre. Then Cleveland. So very good for those who answered. All right, so with all that, let's see if we could. Have you already sent in your work? Let me know if you sent in your work, please.
Yes, sir, I did.
You
I'm
did?
sending it.
Take a picture of your notes and send it to
I
me via
did.
WhatsApp. Take a picture of your
Yes,
notes
sir.
and send it to me via WhatsApp. I
Yes,
need
sir.
y'all to do that. Go ahead, Rashid.
No, like the first one, the one when I spell wrong, then I write it down. Then I write true, and then the second one I write false.
Oh, okay. I see what you did. So you rewrote it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what happened. All right. Okay, good. So we not only could do it for numbers, we could also do it for letters or words as well. And I want to do an example where we do it like that, right? So let's say we have, let's do an example where we not only use numbers, but we also use words. So let's say we have, this set. And we have the 2 circles inside of it. So let's say we have something like this. Let me enlarge this a bit. And then let's say we have now Write this down. Yes, write this down. Now, there's another symbol for the universal set besides epsilon. We could also have this symbol, the U symbol, like a capital U. There we go. The capital U is also the symbol for the universal set. Okay, so not only epsilon, like not only this, but also U is also a symbol for the universal set. And like we say, the universal set is all of the box, the whole box, everything inside of it, everything inside of the box. Everything inside this whole rectangle is part of the universal set, all right? And so that means that A and B are subsets of the universal set. Okay, we could define what subsets mean soon. Okay. So I don't want to use A and B. Let's use two other letters. What other letters we could use besides A and B? Because you're not always gonna get A.
E and Y.
E and Y.
Q and R.
Q and R.
Why do we drop C in there?
D and B.
CS.
Z.
Well, it's
How
good
about
to be different.
How about X? All right, I don't mind X.
Wait.
X and what?
G.
X
Z.
and G. Z.
R.
Your chromosomes. What are your chromosomes?
X and Y.
X and Y. X and Y.
X and Y.
X and Y. All right, good. So let's do that. So yeah, we have it. So it's gonna be that. So like I said, several things are different with this diagram. Number one, the universal set is U and not epsilon. That could change. Number two, the letters of our stuff is not just A and B. It could change. It don't have to be A and B. So just to get you in the habit of thinking, oh, it have to be A and B. It's not A and B, Mr. Petit. It's not A and B inside the test. They don't always have to be A and B. It could be something different. So just bear that in mind. All right. So we already established that the best month of the year is April, but let's put January inside the set.
April.
Yes, April. It is April. We already had this discussion.
No.
Yes, we already had this. We all agreed that it was April. You all forget?
No, nobody agreed it was April.
Yes, we
I
did.
didn't agree.
Oh
No.
gosh. Oh wow.
I agreed.
Thank you. Exactly. And
That's
then,
you though.
Remember that.
so we have January, February, and what else we're gonna put? March, obviously. We don't like to put March, but we have to put March. Okay.
Mike was on?
March.
Yeah, October being
Say it again.
October.
October, no one really likes October. October is when school, so we don't really like that.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
April.
Nah, the best month is the one where summer starts.
Oh, that
July.
July. I can't get mad.
Month is August.
August.
July on my birthday. July is my birthday.
July is your birthday. Okay, May. And what else? June. And then July. Anyone else there in July? July and then August. No August people?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, good. All right, so we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So as you can see, what's different about this one? What's different about this one as compared to the other ones?
It's using words instead of letters.
Doesn't
I mean, words instead of numbers.
Yes, we're using words instead of numbers. So like I said, Israel, you didn't miss nothing. It's just the second one that we're on. She probably can't speak. She probably muted. Okay. Yeah, so you can hear me now? So
I can hear you now.
yeah, perfect.
I
So
was when I heard there was a number 3 for the same assignment.
number three. You mean let me go back. You mean this? 4 and 5? Did you get this? 4 and 5.
I didn't get number 3, like the whole of number 3. I didn't get the true or false. The last thing I did was
Oh,
number 2. And I
okay,
got
okay,
disconnected.
okay. Take a screenshot of this then. Take a screenshot of this. It's something important. All right. Okay, so move right along. You got it, Israel?
I got it.
Okay, good. So let's go back to our nice stuff. He's talking about. Yes. So please bear in mind that it don't only have to be like numbers. It could be months of the year and so on. So just bear that in mind. All right. All right. So what I want us to determine now is the same thing from last time, but just with these letters. Sorry, with these words. So let's go ahead and answer these things. So my first question is going to be, what is the union? Okay. And then after that, you want to figure out what is the intersection and so on. All right. So let me put it up. You might be wondering, Mr. Petit, where it is? I don't see it. I'm going to put it up right now. Okay, good. So the first question that we have is we want to figure out what is the union of the two sets, the union. And so I'm gonna ask Gina. Where's Gina? Gina, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good. I want to figure out the union of X and Y. What is the union of X and Y?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August.
Is she correct? Class, is she right? Is she accurate?
Yes, sir.
Yes, she is definitely accurate. Because the union is everything combined. Very good, Gina. Everything combined. Cristiano, you understand that? Where's Cristiano?
Yes, sir.
Good. So the union is everything combined. No repeats, but everything combined. All right. So that's what's going to be in our union. So let's write that down. Again, the union is going to be all of the months of the year that is inside of this. That is inside of this diagram. All of them. Okay. So the union. So like we said, all of it. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, all of that is going to be in the union. Okay. Okay, now after that, we want to get the intersection. Oh, let me move this. Good. Let me put this over. Equals, okay, good. Now we want the intersection of A and B. And to get the intersection, Israel was going to be in the intersection. Israel was going to be
The
in
intersection is open curly brackets, April, May, June, close curly brackets.
Very good. So the intersection is going to be what the two sets have in common. Jed Monroe, do you understand that? Where's Jed? Jed Monroe?
Yes, I understand.
So what is the intersection, Jed?
Intersection is April, May, and June.
Okay, and by definition, what is the intersection?
The ones that are in the middle of both
Very
circles.
good. Very good. The ones that are in the middle of both circles. Okay, the ones that are in the middle of both circles. So that means that we have to put open bracket, best month of the year, April. Okay. April. Then May. Then what? Then June. And then close bracket. Let me fix the first one. So it's going to be the ones that's in the middle, the month of the year that's in the middle, April, May, then June. Are y'all writing this down or y'all just watching me write? Let me know, please. Are y'all writing
Yes,
this down?
I'm writing.
Sir, writing.
That's good. Kylia, are you writing this down? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Kylia, we want to figure out what is going to be this one, number 2A. Okay, number 2A. The number of elements in X. What's that going to be?
6.
6. The number of elements in X. Let's count. So X, as we know, X is going to be all the whole of this set. All of this is X. Every last bit. Okay. So since all of that is X, we want to figure out, okay, well, how many elements are in all of X? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, okay, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and so that means that how many elements are inside of X? The number of elements in X is going to be 6. Class, do we understand that? I mean, if y'all get that, the number
Yes,
of
sir.
elements
Yes,
is going
sir.
to be 6. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Leandra Clark, where's Leandra? Leandra Clark, can you hear me?
So there's 5 for Y.
Leandra, 1 second. Cleveland. Leandra Clark, can you hear me? Where's Leandra? I don't know if she can hear me. Leandre, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your notes for the first one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you did?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It has the clock next to it, like it's loading in.
It has the what?
It ain't loading in. It has the clock next to it.
What happened to your internet?
I don't know. I on the call. I think it's my internet. I think it's my phone.
You think it's a phone? Have any of your notes gone through?
So the one from yesterday.
Okay. I guess you just have to wait then. All right, so we have January, February, March, April, May, and June. Okay, so Cloud drawings, Cloud ink. But not all, but just. So Leandre, we want to figure out the answer for B, the number of elements in Y. So what is that going to be? The number of elements in Y.
5.
5, why you say 5?
Because there are 5 elements in Y.
Very good, because there are 5 elements in Y. So we have April, 1, May, June, that's 3, July, and August. Okay. And so the number of elements in Y is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's going to be 5. All right. So, I erased everything. That was not wise at all. So this is going to be, sorry. Oh, we kept it. Okay, cool. So this is going to be 5. Cleveland, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
That's good. All right, so let's move on to the next one. So for this one, for number 3, obviously we're going to do the same thing. We're going to write true or false for each of the things. And so let's go ahead and figure it out. So Omara, where's Omara? Omara, can you hear me? Where's Omara? Omara, where's Omara? I can't hear from Omara. Omara, are you there? Okay. Malik, can you hear me? Where's Malik?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I want you to help me answer this third one, true or false. January is not an element of X. January is not an element of X. Is that true or is that false?
That is false.
That is false. Why you say false?
Well, if we look over to the universal set, you can see for all the ones in X, January is right there.
Very good, very good. So the answer for this one is definitely, as he said, it's false. So that's correct. Because if we look
Hello?
at, go ahead.
Hello?
Who's that?
That's Omaro. I went to the
Omar.
restroom, but I
Okay.
heard you calling me.
Okay. So if you have to use the restroom, you have to ask. You can't just pick up and leave. Otherwise, I'll be calling your name in vain. All right?
Okay.
So say, Miss Petit, can I use the restroom? I'll let you go. At least I'll know that you've gone. All right?
Okay.
So, and it's not okay. It's either yes or no. So,
Yes, sir.
so no problem. So, what's his name? Malik was telling us that January is not an element of X. As we know, January is an element of X. So that means that it's definitely false, like how we said it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Omara, your question
Yes, sir.
number 2. July, whatever it means, why? Is that true or is that false? July,
That's true.
that's true. Why you say that's true?
Because July is an element of Y, because it's
Very
in
good.
the circle.
Very good. Because July is an element of Y. So this is definitely true. The rest of us, does this make sense? Or y'all
Yes,
lost?
sir.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right. So that's good. Then we have O'Neill. Excuse me, O'Neill. Where's O'Neill? O'Neill, can you hear me? O'Neill Cash. O'Neill, can you hear me? Where's O'Neill?
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
may I use the restroom, please?
Yes, we can. Where's O'Neill?
Me too, please. May I use the restroom?
Yeah, you can. Where's O'Neill?
Thank you.
O'Neill, where's he? Can I have him, O'Neill? Rochelle, no. Number 3.
So
Number 3, triple I. March is an element of X. What is the answer to that?
it's true.
It is true because why?
March is an element of X.
Very good, because March is right there. Okay, it's right there, and it's element X. So the answer here is definitely true because, well, March is an element of X. So the answer is true. Okay. Okay, next. The next question is, this is not a good question. Number four. Number 4.
I can answer.
You want to try?
So,
This is not written properly. This is not written properly. It's not. I have to change it because that's not how you write it. Because okay. Anyone want to try? Y'all might want to try it.
I'll try.
Okay, go ahead, try it. Okay. Which your answer is?
True.
True? Okay. Anyone else want to try?
It's true.
It's true. It's true.
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 I'm back.
True.
Okay. True. Okay. Why you say it's true?
Because April and May is an element of X.
April and A is element of X. Okay. Anyone else? Does anyone here think it's false? Is there anyone here who think it's false? Does anyone here who think it's false? No one. Okay, so this one is actually, this might be surprising to y'all, but this one is actually false.
What?
Yeah, it's false.
What?
Yes, it's false.
Ha ha.
Is it because April and May
How?
is actually an element of A intersect B and not
No,
I know.
no, that's not why.
It's a what?
This is false.
Both of them are Sharon.
Say it again.
Both of them are Sharon.
No. That's not the reason why, because they are elements, but that's not what this is saying. See, the problem is with this, right? You can't have two in a group and say it's an element. You can't do that. If you have two, you only get to do one at a time. You see, like each of them is one. You can't have two. Now, if you want to have two, this is what you have to say. You have to say that the set, let me show you the right way to write it. You could have two, but it's not gonna be called an element. All right. So April, May, you could say April and May. If you want to keep the set symbol, you could say April and May is some of you may be familiar with this symbol of X. You're familiar with the symbol? This is, anyone know what this symbol means? We can look at it.
I remember that.
Is it equal
Yeah.
to?
No, it's a subset. Okay, it's a subset. So that means it's a set within a set. But you can't say, if it's two of them, you can't use elements. Okay, only if it's one, you could use elements. Especially if you have the curly brackets on. If you have the curly brackets around it and you're using two, you can't say it's an element. You have to say it's a subset. So the only problem here is that it's the wrong sign. And we're gonna learn what is a subset. All right. So April and May, yes, they are elements of X. That's true. But having them together as a set is not correct for the element. You can't say a set is an element, right? You have to say that a set is a subset of another set. All right, and so that's the only one right there that's still interesting. All right, but the other ones are straightforward. Okay, so any questions on that before I move on? Let me know if you have any questions on that. Any questions?
Mr. Petty, you can read my message?
Yes, I saw it. I'm gonna, there's a second one that we did. I'm gonna give you the first slide.
Okay.
All right, take a picture of your notes and send it to me via WhatsApp. Everyone, please do that. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Sharonik, have you sent in your work as yet?
Yes, sir.
Good. Samaya, where's Samaya? Samaya,
Yes,
have you
sir.
sent in your work as yet?
I'm sending it now.
Is there anything you don't understand so far?
No, sir, I understand.
That's good. Ronika, do you understand what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work as yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Rodrigo Rule?
Yes, sir, I have.
I know what you said just now.
Yes, sir, I have sent in my work.
Okay, good. And O'Neill, where's O'Neill? O'Neill, can you hear me? Where's O'Neill? I'm not hearing from O'Neill. And who else I'm not hearing from? Ajani, can you hear me? Where's Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me? Where's Ajani? O'Neill and Ajani, those two persons I'm not hearing from. So if y'all could hear me, O'Neill and Ajani, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, so for the rest of us, have we done that? Let me know, please, so we can move on from this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right. So no? Okay, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Please, so right now. All right, so for this one, as you know, we're gonna have a quiz on this. So let's quickly do this. So I'm gonna put the quiz inside the chat. Once you've started the quiz, just put started inside the chat Again, once you start the quiz, put started inside the chat.
First time doing a quiz on this new device.
Okay. Again, once you start the quiz, put started inside the chat for me. Okay. All right, take a picture of your work and send me via WhatsApp. And please, everyone should be doing the quiz. Everyone should be doing the quiz. All right, everyone should be doing the quiz. Make sure that on the quiz, you try to get at least 80%. At least 80%. Nothing lower than 80%, else you have to do the quiz over. All right? Nothing lower than 80%, or you have to redo the quiz. So make sure, do your best on the first scope. All right? Do your best on the first scope.
Easy, so I only see quiz time on my screen.
When I say quiz time, the quiz is inside the chat. That means we send the quiz. Check inside the chat, you'll see the quiz.
Oh, and Mr. Petit, I was supposed to ask you a question before we did the quiz.
Oh. Go ahead.
It was about, for example, if I got this question before, it was like, it was something like if, so for example, there's an intersection, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you have, for example, 7 and 8 in the intersection.
Yeah.
And they say is 8, and then the set are named A and B. And they ask you, would 7 be an element of 8? Would it actually be an element of 8?
Yes. Yeah. Is it overlapping?
It is.
Yes. If it's even if it's overlapping, it's still part of 8. You understand
Okay.
that? So
Yes, sir.
make
Thank
sure
you.
even if it's overlapping, it's still a part of 8. So that's fine. All right. How are y'all doing the quiz? Anyone finished with the quiz so far? Anyone done?
I'm done.
Okay, Rochelle. Rochelle, no. Very good. Rochelle, no. Rodrigo. Israel, Cristiano, very good. Leandre, very good. Sharonik, Chai, Shazmain, look to see with the quiz I sent you, make sure to do that. That's Chai and Sharonik and Jasmine. Okay, so Kylea, Rochelle, no, Cristiano, Chai, Jed, please redo your quiz. But make sure I get a 16, at least a 16. Dominic, please redo it. You have to try to at least get a 16, at least a 16. Okay? At least a 16. Go ahead.
On the first one, I missed it and it gave me 16.
You missed it and you gave you a 16?
So,
So, okay. 16 is okay. I mean, you may want to redo it to get a 20 or a 20, that's fine. But I'll try and at least get a 16, it's fine. All right. Okay, good. Sharonik, Chai, and Jasmine, y'all saw what I sent y'all? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please do that. Good. All right, Omara. Where's Omara?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes, sir.
What's your last name?
Ben.
You have to redo your quiz.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Redo your quiz, please. All right, so a lot of you are finished, so we're gonna move on from this because we can't take forever on this. But for those of you who are still working on the quiz, quickly do that before we go and on to the next one. Quickly do that. Again, the goal is to get at least 16. Anyone got 16 and above? 16 and above, let me know, please. If you
I
got
did.
16 and
I
above.
did.
16.
I
And
got
20 out of 20.
20 out of 20, that's good. Anyone else? 16 and
I-
above?
I sent you my score, so
Okay,
did.
good. That's important. Take a screenshot of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Just please do that. Okay. Once you finish with it, take a screenshot of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Someone mic is on. Bridget. Okay, good. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have enough time. So I was gonna save this for tomorrow, but since we have enough time, we could do it now. Let's go ahead and actually do it. So this, we're gonna call this section 2. Okay, I'll call this section 2. Let's write this down. And so everyone should be off the quiz. We are now moving on to section 2. Start resetting. And section 2 is section number 2 is universal set and complement of a set. Universal set and complement of a set. All right, are y'all writing what I have on the screen? Let me know, please, because we have to move on to section 2. We can't
Yes,
still be on
sir.
the. All right. So let's start off with the universal set. So we might only be able to get that, but that's fine. Let's see how far we get with that. So the universal set is a set that contains, write this down, please, all the objects or elements under consideration for a particular problem or context. It is rightfully named. It's called the universal set. All right, so you want to highlight that. It's rightfully named the universal set, rightfully named, because it contains all of the elements related to the problem. Okay, so if you have a problem, the universal set is going to contain all of the numbers or all of the words or all of the letters that's inside of that problem. All right, so it is the largest set. It is the largest set in the context, encompassing everything relevant to the discussion. So which set is the largest set? We'll be looking at a problem. Which set is the largest set when we're looking at a problem?
Universal.
The universal set. Very good. The universal set is the largest. Okay. It's always the largest. Okay. Now, there are different ways that we could use, or that we could, there's different ways in which we could represent the universal set. So the universal set, is usually denoted by the capital letter, U. So like we said before, this capital letter U is the universal set. Okay, but not that U, uppercase U. Let's see if we have it there. Let me just do capital U, just a regular capital U, right? So the capital U is the universal set. So usually denoted by the capital letter U. So highlight that or underline that portion. Okay. There's also another way in which we can write the universal set. So this is going to be also sometimes it is denoted by, and we call this one epsilon, the Greek letter epsilon. So epsilon. So epsilon is going to be this little, it's like it look like a backwards 3. Please do not confuse this with element of. Some people do that. This is not element of. This is universal set. Okay.
It kind of looks like epsilon though.
This is epsilon. So denoted by epsilon, which is the Greek letter. The Greek letter epsilon. Okay. So also sometimes it's denoted by the small e, which is the Greek letter epsilon. So 2 ways so far we have talked about how we can represent the universal set. We can use a U, okay? Or we can use like a backwards 3, which is epsilon, okay? Please do not confuse this with the element of. It looks similar, but don't confuse it. The difference is, here's the difference. The difference is that with the element of, it's look like a C with a line through it. Y'all see the difference? Can y'all tell the difference between the two?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's only 2 persons. The rest of us, can we tell the difference between the two?
Good.
These
Yes,
two.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So do not confuse them. Okay. This one to my left is the universal set, and this one is an element of. This one looks like a backward 3. This one looks like a 3. Sorry, this one looks like a C with a line through it. So don't confuse them. But this one here is we're talking about the Greek letter epsilon, which is for universal set. Again, the universal set is the largest set in question. Okay. Okay, so that's the universal set. So there's another way we could represent the universal set. So we can someone's mic is on. We can represent the universal set by using this interesting figure, or what should I say? Or notation. We call it xi. So this is xi. Okay. And so let me write xi for you. So whenever we have this this funny looking, you know, symbol that looks like this, with like that, sorry, with like this, and like that, that's xi, right? This is xi, the Greek letter xi. It's pronounced Xi. Z-I-G-H. That's Xi. And I think I mistakenly called this epsilon, but it is not epsilon. This is Xi. Epsilon looks like this. Epsilon is a smaller looking 3 like that. All right. So Xi is the crazy looking E. Okay. Does that make sense to y'all? Oh, understand what I'm saying? Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So there are 3 ways in which we can represent the universal set. Okay, what are those 3 ways?
Epsilon element is I.
The
Say it again.
capital letter U.
The capital. Wait, let's write them out. There are 3 ways. What are the 3 ways?
The capital U.
Capital U.
Capital U. Yes. What else?
Epsilon.
Greek letter epsilon.
The Greek letter epsilon. So
And the Greek letter psi.
So epsilon is look like a backward 3. And then what else?
The Greek letter xi.
The Greek letter xi. So xi looks like funny looking 3. Okay. That's xi. All right. How does y'all xi look? Does it look like this? Or it looks weird?
Mine looks exactly like that.
Exactly like this? Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, exactly. Like
It's an artist. Yeah, my xi don't be like that. My xi need help from all the angels in heaven. All right, so
My side looks like
say it again. I didn't hear that. She's saying something.
my side looks like the way it is. Like the way it is on the board.
Okay.
Looks good.
That's good. That's excellent. That is excellent. So in each case, determine the universal set. All right. Associated. I don't like this question. No. Don't write this down. Don't write that down. Don't write it down. You know what? Okay, let's do it because that might be on y'all quiz, and I don't want to come on y'all quiz and like, Mr. Petit, you didn't tell us that. So let me just do this example.
Funny, the students sound like that.
All right, so A. This is similar to the universal set, similar idea. But the universal set contains everything, including the ones that are on the outside. That's very important. So let's say, for example, we have set A. We gotta do this very quickly. We're gonna take too long on this. Say set A has 1, 2, 3. And say that set B has 7, 8, 9. All right. What's gonna be the universal set? And we said the universal set has everything inside of it. Okay. So that means that let's go back to our Greek letter epsilon. We're gonna use epsilon because it's easier to write, right? But not because of anything else. We could use anything. We could use any of the 3, but I like to use epsilon because it's easier to write. So what's gonna be in our universal set? Remember, universal set can contain everything. So it's gonna have what?
I
1.
know.
Go ahead.
1,
Uh-huh.
2,
Uh-huh.
3,
Uh-huh.
7,
Yes.
8, and 9.
Very good. 8 and 9. Very good. That's the universal set. Like I said, it's similar to the union, but you don't want to get caught up because the universal set is bigger than the union. It can be bigger than the union. Because it contains not just the ones in the circle, but also the ones on the outside. I'm going to show that very clearly on the next one. So this one, let's do another one right here. This is, let's say we have the set 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's say we have 6, 10, and 12. 6, 10, and 12. And so for this one, what's going to be the universal set? For this. The universal set is going to be what? Help me out. What's going to be in the universal set for this one?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hold up.
12,
Say it again.
10, 12.
10, 12. Very good. 10, 12.
Oh.
Do we repeat the 6?
No, sir.
No, no. No, no repeats. No repeats. Only a pair once. And finally, we're going to do our last one, C. So for this one, we have, let's say A contains March, January, 1, 2, 3. Let's say that B contains A, B, 5, March. Okay. What's gonna be in the universal set?
March, January, 1, 2, 3, A,
Said
B,
it.
5.
Who said that?
Albert.
Who?
Albert.
Albert. Very good, Albert. So the universal set for this one is gonna be everything in A and everything in B together. So it's gonna be March, January, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A.
What happened to the?
Say it again.
Never mind.
Oh, you thought he's gonna put it. Okay. A, B, 5, and that's it. We don't need the March again. So let's analyze our definition for the universal set by using these. So like we said, by the universal set, number 1, it is the largest set. So what is the largest set? It's going to be the what?
Universal set.
The universal set. Because if you look at these 3 sets, right? So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Which one is the biggest one? Which set is the biggest one?
This
This one, right?
C.
This one, right? The 1, 2, 3. I mean, out of A, if we look at A, right? Out of these 3, this set, and this set, which one is the biggest?
I would say C.
You would say what? You'd say what?
Letter C.
No, we're not talking about out of these 3. We're talking about out of these 3. Yeah. So out of this one, and this one, which one is the biggest?
The universal set.
The universal set. Very good. So like we said, that the universal set is going to be the biggest. It's always the biggest one. So this one is the biggest. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. And it contains all of the elements in question. So it contains all of the elements in A and all of the elements in B. Okay, so please bear that in mind. The universal set is the biggest one, and it contains all of the other elements. So for example, for B, we have 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6, 10, and 12. And the universal set is going to contain everything inside both sets. All right? Everything inside both sets. And the same thing for C. We have March, January, 1, 2, 3. And for B, we have A, B, 5, and March. And the universal set is going to contain everything. March, January, 1, 2, 3, A, B, and 5. All right, all of that. Go ahead, Leandre. You have a question?
So like it's basically just universal all over again?
You mean the union all over again?
Yeah, union. Yes, sir.
Close. Sometimes universal set is bigger than the union. For these questions, they're the same. For the one we're going to do next, you're going to see that the universal set and the union is not the same thing. They're not always the same thing, right? But the same idea of the union that you're combining everything, all right? So do you all have this written down before I move on to the next slide? Let me know before I go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, good. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp before we move on to the next one. And with this one, I'll really show you like the power of the universal set, like how different it is from the union. I really want to show that. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. All right, so let's move on. So for this one, let's go on to some examples. So examples. We're gonna draw two sets side by side, so you could know to make space for both of them. Okay. Now our first set is gonna contain the elements 1, 4, 5, and 6. So we have our rectangular shape thing. Like I said, for the universal set, we could use the symbol. I'm gonna put the symbol. You're gonna tell me what symbol this is. What is the symbol that I have for the universal set here?
Xi.
What is it?
Xi.
What is it? This is?
Xi.
This is xi. Very good. This is xi. The nice curly cursive one. It's the prettiest one of all of them, but it's the hardest one to draw in my opinion. And then you have this one, which is, let me draw the other one. So we have this one. So say we have this one here. And again, we have xi as well.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
I can't see nothing on your screen. It just frozen.
You can't see nothing? You can see it now?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So we have these two sets. Let's start off with the first one. We're gonna obviously have overlapping sets. So let's do that. So we're gonna have overlapping sets. All right. And then for the first one, we're gonna start off with let's say we have 1, and then for the other one we have, say, 4, and the other one we have 5. Chai, did you finish the thing I gave you? 5, and the other
Yes,
one.
sir.
Okay, that's good. Charanik, did you finish it as well? 5, and then we have 6. Where's Sharanik? Is Sharanik there?
Pardon?
Yes, did you finish the thing I gave you?
I doing the last one now.
Okay. And then we have 8. Okay, and then we have 10. Okay. And then we have 12. And then we have 16. And then we have 19. And then we have 20. So we have 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10, 12 and 16, 19, and 20. Okay, 19 and 20. And so that's what we have. And that's what we have in our our set. So the question now asks us, hey, I want you all to answer these two questions. Answer the following questions for this Venn diagram, okay? I want you to tell me what is going to be in the universal set and tell me what is the number of elements in the set. Okay. Go ahead.
Everything on the screen is lagging. The only thing I could see is the Venn diagram.
Okay, let me stop sharing and share again. Hopefully you could see it now. You can see it now? Oh, no.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so the question says that they want us to figure what is the universal set. What are the elements in the universal set? How are we gonna do that? What are the elements in the universal set? Let's open this up. What are the elements in the universal set?
One.
Okay, so 1.
4.
Wait 1 second. 1, what else?
4.
4, good.
5.
So 1, 4, 5.
5.
Wait.
6.
5.
6.
6.
Wait a minute though, but where's the letters for the square though? For the circles?
That is true. Where's A and B? Let's put that in. A and B. Thank you, Cleveland. So we have 1, 4, 5, and 6. That was a test. I was testing to make sure that y'all were actually only one person saw it. Only one person saw it. Wow. So next time, don't fail the test. Okay, it's a pop quiz. Right, Cleveland?
Oh, cool. Am I in the top 10 now?
All right. Okay, so let's it again. So 1, 4, 5. What else? 6. What else?
8.
8.
10.
8. 10.
12.
12.
16.
12. And 16. And that's it, right?
Yeah. I think.
19 and 20.
That's it. So we list all of them outside. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 16. So we're done, right? We already listed all of that that's inside. So we're done, right?
20. We'll go 19 and 20.
Why are we including 19 and 20?
The universal set means everything that includes outside the circle.
Very good. So the union, remember the union is just what's inside these two circles. That's the union. All right. But the universal set is more than the union. The universal set includes the outside. So you have to include 19 and you have to include 20, but only when you're doing the universal set. Okay. And we're doing the universal set, so we have to include 19 and 20. Does that make sense to y'all? That we have to include the outside as well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Makes sense? Okay. So that's the difference between the union and the universal set. The union does not include the outside, but the universal set does. So the next question is, what is the number of elements in the universal set? The number of elements in the universal set. How many?
10.
10. 8?
10.
10. Okay, let's count.
8.
8. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the answer is definitely 10. There are 10 elements in the universal set. 10.
Yes, sir.
10. Very good. So there are 10 elements in the universal set. All right, so that's how we do that. All right. Cristiano, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Good. Samaya, do you understand this? Where's Samaya? Samaya, do you understand this? Rodrigo Rule, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ronika, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain how we get the universal set.
You get all the elements out of the drawing. I forget
Right.
what you call it.
Good. So we get all of the elements. That is both, that's not only in set A, but also set B, that's also in the outside as well. And Rodrigo, how do we get all the elements in the universal set? How do we know? How do we determine that? Rodrigo. Rodrigo Rule, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
How do we determine the elements in the universal set?
Universal means like all, so you would use all of the elements.
Very good. All of the elements. Good. All of the elements in the universal set. All of the
Yes,
elements. Yes, we can. All of the elements in A and B and in the outside combined. All right. So just make sure that you understand that. Okay. So next we have. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Good. It's there. Let's do one more. So let's say we have a set. You want to make sure that, and I actually should put epsilon because that's what we use in our notation. So let's use epsilon instead of psi. So let's use epsilon. So this is another way to write it. Another way to write the universal set. You could use psi or epsilon. And this time we use an epsilon. We should use epsilon here too, because that's what we're using in our notation. So let's just use epsilon straight across the board. Even though I like psi, but in our questions we use epsilon. So let's use epsilon. So good. So again, the question is very simple. We want to figure what is the, but let's put the elements inside the set first. Let's do that. So, oh wait, one more thing. You have to put A and B before we don't put it at all. But give me two other letters instead of using A and B.
Y and Z.
We already use Y and Z. I mean, we already used Y.
C and D.
Say it again.
C and D.
C and D. Okay. Let's use C and D then. C and D. Okay, so there's gonna be A. Okay. A is gonna be Q. It's gonna be R. So AQR. Then we have 7. We have what? 8. We have what? 12. See this. 7, 8, 12.
6,
Okay, so And then we could say, to make it interesting, we could say, okay, give me give me X, then give me Y, then give me Z.
Mr. Petit, may I use the restroom quickly, please?
Yes, we can. So it's gonna be
Thank you.
14, 15, 76, and 80. Okay. And so what we want to do is we want to figure out what is in the universal set and what is going to be the number of elements in the universal set. Okay. So there's going to be a long one, so we will extend this. All right, good. So can someone tell me what is going to be inside of my universal set and why?
A Q.
Wait, one second. Let me write it down. Go ahead, tell me. A
Q R 7 8 12
yes.
X Y Z.
X, Y, and Z. And that's it, right? Just X, Y, and Z, just only the ones in the circle, right?
No, because as it's a universal set, so it means that it must consist of everything.
Very good. So do we include the outside as well in universal set?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that means that what's going to be included as well?
14, 15,
14,
76, and 80.
Very good. 14, 15, 76, and 80. Those are going to be included in the universal set. The rest of us, do we understand that? Yes, let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good.
Yes,
So what does that mean? That means that for our thing here, we're gonna put universal set. Okay. It's gonna be A Q R, right? 7 8 12 X Y Z 14 15 76 and what else? And 80. Okay. And so those are going to be the elements in the universal set. But my question is, what is the number of elements in the universal set?
13.
There's 13.
13. Y'all counted already? Wow.
I didn't count it yet.
I counted.
You counted? Okay. Let's count it together for those of us who haven't counted it yet. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Very good. So it's definitely going to be 13. 13, very good. So 13 is the number of elements in the universal set. Okay. Does this make sense to y'all? Are y'all understanding it or y'all lost?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
I'm
Okay.
understanding.
Good. That's good. So Everyone take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. If you think that you understand it, put I in the chat. If you feel like you understand it, put I inside the chat. If you do not, put N. If you do not understand it, put N. But if you understand it, put I inside the chat. Let me know how many of you understand it or who do not. Okay. So again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp so that we can move on from this. Okay. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. All right. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, so we're gonna have a quiz on this. Okay. I'm gonna put inside the chat, but I want you first to send in your work, please, before we do it. So take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Everyone must do that, and then we can do the quiz. Okay. All right. So again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna post inside the chat once you have started it. Type started inside the chat. Again, once you started the quiz, type started inside the chat. Gonna have to pay close attention to this one, so be very careful. But again, once you've started the quiz, put started inside the chat for me. This one is on universal set. Again, once you start the quiz, put started inside the chat as well. Again, once you start the quiz, put started inside the chat. Again, once you start the quiz, put started inside the chat. Let's see how you all do. Where is someone? It's just new. So maybe I'm gonna repost the quiz inside the chat because some people they might get throw off or something like that. O'Neill, where's O'Neill? O'Neill, are you there? Where's O'Neill? O'Neill, can you hear me? Rodrigo Rule. Rodrigo, can you hear me? Where's Rodrigo? Rodrigo Rule.
Yes, sir.
Have you started the quizzes yet?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your notes?
Yes, sir.
That's good. And Leandro Clark. Where's Leandro? Leandro? Leandro Clark, can you hear me? Where's Leandro? Leandro, can you hear me? Can't hear from Leandro. Cristiano, what number you? What are you doing? The quiz or the notes?
On the quiz.
On the quiz, that's good. And Israel.
I sent it.
Say it again.
I sent it to you.
You sent me what?
The note.
The notes? Okay, good. I'm asking, are you doing the quiz now?
Oh, I'm doing it right now.
Okay, good. O'Neill Cash. Where's O'Neill? O'Neill, are you there? I don't know if you could hear me. O'Neill, can you hear me? Because I see you answering the quiz, but you're not responding to me in the class. So let me know if you could hear me, O'Neill. Jed Monroe. Where's Jed? Jed Monroe, are you there? Where's Jed Monroe?
Yes, I
You doing the quiz now?
yes, I doing it.
Okay, good. And Davinique? Where's Davinique?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing right now?
I'm doing the quiz.
Very good. Okay, very good. Israel, Shalno and Israel. I wonder what they mark wrong for you all.
The one I got wrong was the even numbers thing.
Even numbers? Which
It
number? Which
said
one?
the answer was all real numbers, and I put all natural numbers.
Oh, okay. The rest of us, please complete the quiz. I only see 4 people have completed the quiz already. The rest of us, please complete the quiz. Be able to move on to English language though. So quickly, let's do that quiz. All right. We have a few more moments before I move it, so we can move on to language because it is 8 o'clock, and so we have to move on to language studies or English language. So everyone should be doing the quiz right now. Finishing that up. All right. Let's go to here. And we have to go here. And let's title the content. So let me see the quiz grade, see how it's going. See how y'all doing. Oh wow. Only 8 of us have finished the quiz. The rest of us, let's go, let's complete it. So O'Neill, please redo the quiz, O'Neill. Rochelle, no. Israel, Rodrigo, Denaj, Davinique, D'Angelo, Marion, and Albert. Very good. Davinique, you're the only one who got 100 so far. So I guess that's good.
Woohoo!
Yeah. The rest of us are like getting 20 out of 22, 18 out of 22 or something like that. But you managed to get 22 out of 20, 22 out of 22. So that's amazing. All right, so Renee, very good. Cleveland, very good. All right. Bridget, very good.
Okay, finish.
Yes. Okay, good. All right, so let's move on. Kylia? What? Oh, that's Kylia. Very good, Ranika. Kylia, you have to redo your quiz.
Mr. Petit, here's the back one.
Yes, we can. All right, so let's move on from this. I see a lot of you are finishing up, so that's good. Well, most of you are finished, so that's good. Okay, so let's go on to English language. We have a good session, and I'm not gonna keep you long because we have to. I know you'll have school in the morning, so so let's see how quickly we can get through this, and I'll be out of your way. So my name is Mr. Petit. Today is Monday. That's a lie.
No, Mr. Petit.
Yeah, can I? Wednesday, the 3rd of September. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. It feels like, I don't know, I feel like the week just started. I don't know how it's already Wednesday, but
Y'all telling me.
yeah, the week is just going by very quickly. And so you have to take advantage of every moment that you have with your semester in your classes. Don't wait until the very end to start reviewing and studying. Make sure you are doing that currently. So whatever notes that you get from class, my classes and their classes, make sure that you're going over them. Because you don't want to be left behind in the speed of the semester. You only have about 15 weeks, so, All right, so the topic that we're going to be looking at today is independent.
Good night, Miss Petit.
Good night. Independent and dependent. Independent clause versus dependent clause. Independent clause versus dependent clause. How many persons have ever heard of those words, independent clause and dependent clause? And if so, what do you know about them? Independent clause versus dependent clause. Okay, let me ask. Malik, where's Malik?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, what do you know about independent clause and dependent clause?
I know nothing. So I
No?
actually don't know anything. I forgot.
Okay, all right. Rashalna, what do you know about independent clause and dependent clause?
Are independent clauses like sentences that could stand alone, while dependent clauses are parts of sentences that need something else to make sense?
Very good, very good. So that's basically the idea right there. So independent clause, right? Independent clause is basically independent clause is basically a clause or a sentence that could stand on its own. Okay. But let's first start off talking about clauses, right? What do we mean by a clause? So just like how, if you think about in science, right? What is the building block of all living things?
Cells.
Cells, very good. Cells is the basic unit of all life. If we talk about matter, what is the building block of all matter? That would be what? Atoms, right?
Atoms.
Very
Atoms.
good. Atoms. So when we talk about in language, what is the building block of all things in
Words.
and words? Very good, words. So in language, the building block of or the fundamental unit is going to be words. But words come together, so it's supposed to come together And when they come together coherently, they give you what we call clauses. Clauses. So clauses are basically a group of words come together that actually make some type of sense. Okay. So clauses are fundamental components of English grammar, serving as the building blocks for constructing sentences. Okay, so these are the building blocks for constructing sentences. If you want to build a sentence up, you're going to need to use clauses. It's impossible for you to have a sentence without clauses. All right. So there are different types of clauses. So there are different types of clauses. But in this lesson, we will be considering two types. What are the two types? Independent clauses. Independent clauses. Two types. Independent clauses.
And dependent.
And dependent, very good. And dependent clauses. And dependent clauses. So clauses are groups of words. Like we said, it's a group of words, kind of like tissues, right? We know that cells is a basic fundamental unit of our life. But tissues is a group of cells, right? So clauses is like tissues. They're like a group of cells, or just like how, so clauses is a group of sentences. Sorry, clauses is a group of words. So same way how tissues is a group of cells, right? So it's a group of your fundamental units. So clauses are groups of words, that contain a subject and predicate, and they come in various types, each with distinct functions and characteristics. Okay. So clauses are groups of words that contain a subject and a predicate. They come in various types, each with distinct functions and characteristics. All right. So go ahead. Ashanti, are you there? Where's Ashanti?
Yes, sir.
Read the paragraph that we have, please.
Clauses are fundamental components of English grammar, serving as the building blocks for constructing sentences. There are different types of clauses, but in this lesson, we will be considering two types: independent clauses and dependent clauses. Clauses are groups of words that contain a subject and predicate, and they come in various types, each with distinct functions and characteristics.
Very good. Very good. So let's start off with the independent clause. Independent clause. So independent clause. So independent clauses are the ones that could stand on its own. So independent clauses. We also call them main clauses. Okay. So let's write this down. So these are also known. These are also known as main clauses. Right? These are also known as main clauses. Okay. They are standalone units of meaning, and can function as complete sentences on their own. So independent clause is basically a complete sentence. It could stand on its own. It doesn't need any help. All right. For example, we could say, Sarah is an excellent reader. Okay. Or we can say, Matthew enjoys playing the piano. As you can see, these are standalone sentences, right? Standalone clauses. They are the main clause. They can stand on their own. They don't need any help. Okay, that's what we mean by a independent clause. Okay, so that's what is meant by independent clause. So go ahead, Kylie, read the definition of independent clause.
Independent clause. These are also known as main clauses. They are standalone units of meaning and can function as complete sentences on their own. For example, Sarah is an excellent reader, or Matthew enjoys playing the piano.
Very good. Very good. And Davnik, in your own words, what do we mean by independent clause? What does that mean?
It's a stand. It's hold on.
Go ahead.
It's like its own type of clause, and it could function. It could stand. No, what do you mean? It could make its own sentence. It could be its own complete sentence.
Yes, yes. It's a standalone. It's a standalone, right? It can stand alone by itself, right? So it doesn't depend on anything, right? It's its own sentence. It's its own complete idea. So put inside a chat your example of an independent clause. I have two. Sarah is an excellent reader. Matthew enjoys playing the piano, but it has to be a complete thought. So put inside the chat your example of a complete sentence. Put inside the chat. Let me see your independent clauses. Let me see inside the chat what you love. Johnny likes to read. Yes. Billy doesn't know how to use a skateboard. Very good. Emily painted a beautiful portrait. Very good. All right. Austin tries hard to learn a new instrument. Very good. Josh likes to ride bikes. Very good. These are standalone. Very good. Standalone. Standalone. Good. Maria walks the dog every afternoon. Very good. Standalone. Okay, so next we have dependent clause. Dependent clause. Dependent clauses. So dependent clause, let's go ahead and highlight this. So dependent clause. These are also known as subordinate clauses, right? They cannot function as a complete sentence independently. So they cannot function as a complete sentence independently, right? By themselves. But if you connect them to something, then they could make sense if you connect them to another clause, all right? So they're also known as subordinate clauses. Subordinate clauses. They cannot function as a complete sentence independently. They rely on independent clauses to form a complete thought. They are typically introduced by subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions like although, because, if, when, and while. For example, we could say, although she loves to read, okay, that's a independent clause, right? Although she loves to read, or we could say because he practices piano every day. As you can see with these ones, they don't finish, right? So it's like, it's not a complete idea, okay? It's not a complete idea. So it can't stand on its own. We have to find something else to complete it, okay? So for example, although she loves to read, okay, although she loves to read, what else? Because he practices piano every day, okay, what else? So it doesn't stand on its own, all right? So that's the difference between the independent and the dependent. The independent cannot stand on its own, but the dependent can. Albert, where's Albert Rock? Albert? Albert, where's Albert?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and read.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read. We have a dependent clause.
They are also known as subordinate clauses. They cannot function as a complete sentence immediately. They rely on independent clauses to form a complete thought. They are typically introduced by subordinate conjunctions like although, because, if, when, and while. For example, although she loves to read, or because he practices piano every day.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So what's the difference? Anyone can answer between independent clauses and dependent clauses. What's the difference? Anyone can answer between independent clauses and dependent clauses. Anyone can answer? Go ahead. What's the difference between independent clause and dependent clause? I guess you all shall.
Independent clauses can stand alone while
Not you shall know. Let me ask someone else. Cleveland, what's the difference between independent and dependent clauses?
Pardon?
What's the difference between independent clauses and dependent clauses?
Well, the difference between independent clauses and dependent clauses is that one has superb clause and one has a meaning and can function as complete sentences on their own.
Mm-hmm. How about dependent clauses?
For dependent clauses, they cannot function as a complete sentence independently. They rely on independent clauses to form a complete thought.
Very good. Very good. All right, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and what I want y'all to do is take a picture of this and send me the top of these notes, and then we can move on to the grade exercise. Again, take a picture of your notes and send them via WhatsApp before we move on to the grade exercise. Bridget, do you have this written now before I move it? Bridget. Bridget, do you have this written now? Where's Bridget?
Is also writing.
Cristiano, you finished writing this now?
No, sir.
Okay, which part are you on?
I'm on dependent clause.
Dependent clause, okay. And Ashanti, you finished writing this down?
Yes, sir.
That's good. You sent it to me as yet?
I'm going to right now.
Okay. And Sion,
Yes, sir.
have you sent it to me as yet?
No, sir.
Okay, you finished writing it down, or are you still writing?
I'm still writing.
Okay. Okay, so since they're still writing, let me put the grade exercise on the side for those of you who are still writing. Okay. So for this one, we just kind of identify which one is independent, which one is dependent. Okay, so I put this on the side for y'all who is still writing. Okay, that's for those of you who are still writing that down. You have it on the side. So we have instructions. Write I for independent clause and write D for D. Go ahead. Clause. Write this down for me, please. So the first one says that the symphony of colors painted across the evening sky left me amazed.
Do we put our answers in the chat too?
No, well, you know, after you finish it, so you put your answer in the chat after.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay, but you didn't say that, so I was responding to what you said, Cleveland. So, because, number 2, because the negotiations were conducted with utmost diplomacy, number 3, since she had carefully planned every detail, the speech Sarah's Williams say Jared speech was very professional and sounded great. And finally, as she delves into the ancient manuscript. So just 5 of them that I want you to do. Go ahead. Rochelle, no, read the sentences for me, please.
Number 1. The symphony of colors painted across the evening sky left me amazed. Number 2. Because the negotiations were conducted with utmost diplomacy. Number 3. Since she had carefully planned every detail. Number 4. Jared's speech was very professional and sounded great. Number 5. As she delved in the ancient manuscript.
Very good. All right, so question for Rashid. Rashid, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Danaj, what number you on? Danaj, what number
I'm
you
on
on?
number 2.
Number
And
2?
3.
Number 3, okay. Kylie, what number you on?
Number 2.
Okay. Samaya, what number you on?
I'm on number 4.
Okay.
One.
Number 1, Cleveland, that's good. Ajani, where's Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me?
Yeah, sir.
What number you on?
Number 2.
Number what?
3.
Number 3. Okay, good. And Carlton, what number you on?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Chai, what number you on? Chai, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. And Omara, what number you on?
I finished.
Okay. If you finish, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, if you
sent it.
finish, you sent it? Okay, good. Okay, that's good. And what else? We're gonna go over this. Ronika, what number you on?
Oh, number 2.
Number 2, okay.
Same.
Okay. And Rashid, what number you on? Rashid, what number you on?
I on number 4.
Number 4. For those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. No, I mean, for those of you who are finished and you're ready, send in your work. Put your answers inside the chat for me, please. All right. I'm gonna give you a few more moments to finish this. Gina, what number you on?
Number 3.
3. Okay, good. All right. So let's go ahead and answer this. So who want to do number 1? Number 1. Anyone want to do number 1? Go ahead. Albert, do number 1 for me, please.
I.
No, read it first.
Oh. The symphony of colors painted across the evening sky left me amazed.
Very good. What we have for this one, Albert? I. Very good. Did anyone else have I for number 1? Did anyone else have I for number 1?
I did.
Very good.
Me.
Only those 3%. The rest of you, did y'all have I for this one?
I had I.
Very good. Very good. Number 2. Rochelle, no.
Because the negotiations were conducted with utmost diplomacy.
What we have for this one?
D.
D. Very good. Anyone else have D for this one? D.
Me.
I
D.
did.
D.
I did.
D. Very good. Very good. D. Because it start off with because. You don't start sentences with because. Rashid, would you have read number 3 for me, please, Rashid?
Since she had a carefully planned it, every detail.
Since she had carefully planned every detail, would you have for that one?
D.
D. Very good. D. Since she had carefully planned every detail, we need more information. D. That's a dependent clause. Okay. Anyone else got number 3 correct?
Me.
Me.
Excellent. Daphne, number 4.
Number 4, Jared's speech was very professional and sounded great. I.
I, very good. I. How many of you have I for number
Me.
4? Very good. I for number 4. Correct. And finally, number 5.
get it. Alright.
Number 5. As she delved in the ancient manuscript. We are for that one.
D.
What is it?
D.
D. Very good. D. D.
I had D.
D. Very good. All right. 5 out of 5. Anyone? 5 out of 5. Anyone?
Me.
All right. 5 out of 5.
D.
5 out of 5. Excellent. If you got 5 out of 5, put I inside the chat. If you got 5 out of 5, put I inside the chat. Oh, okay. 5 out of 5. Very good. Put I inside the chat. All right. Excellent. All right. So that brings us to the end of this one. Once you've sent in your notes and everything, you can leave. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And I'll see you all very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye, 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 bye.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Mr. Perry.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
See you tomorrow by God's grace.
Yes. Take care. Good night. Good night.
My notes right afterwards.
All right. No problem. Good night. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.